This sucks. Welcome to Massachusetts. If you think this is bad, you should see our politics. All right. Just pulled this toilet out of the snowbank. She got a workout today. I got her pretty stuck. This thing always gets caught on something. This time it was a tree stump that I just cut down not too long ago. So yeah, I have to learn my own yard all over again. I tell you. So why do I have it up on the lift, you ask? Oops. Looks like I might have done some damage there. Oops. Can we cut that off? Of course not, because GM used 102 cents, so that figures. Yeah, it'll be fine. Maybe I'll get more torque with that little restriction there. So I lost my clutch. It's a 5-speed. Ow. Looks like I whacked something right there. This thing gets abused, used and abused. Pay no mind to the holes in the frame. Ah, that ain't nothing. I've seen worse. So, problem is, as you can see, I had a bunch of wire, Chinese food container wire here holding this thing like this. And it was working fine for a while until I got stuck. And then I got mad and held it to the boards in 4th gear. She got a little hot. And I got in the truck, pushed in the clutch, and yep, you guessed it. Let's get this out of here. We got ourselves a blood blister. Friggin' General Motors and their brilliant engineering. Let's put a plastic line next to the exhaust. That'd be a great idea. Oh, man, I'll tell you. So the original line was steel, and it looked like this and blew out from rust. So you can't win. Of course, you know, you'd think they'd route it a little different, but this is General Motors we're talking about, and they don't want these old trucks on the road anyway. Not that this one's on the road, but what do I got going on here? Looks like I got a screw coming out of there. That must be holding part of the front end together. Who knows? But, so my plan, we're going to go ahead and cut this right at the blister. And then I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to take this end of the compression fitting off and hopefully be able to rejoin it up here. And then maybe I can heat this up and zip tie it down here away from the stupid exhaust. That would be a good deal. I got to watch out for the second pipe right here. There's really no good place for this. Actually, I might be able to go to the torsion bar here. Well, we'll figure that out as we go. Got to get the tubing cutter. Or the scissors, actually. It's plastic. So we'll get the... Where is it? Where is it? These are... I think these are just meant for rubber hoses. I don't know if they'll cut nylon, but we're going to find out right now. What do I have happening here? Oops. Where'd the rest of the pipe go? I left that in a snowbank a couple winters ago. Let's try that. We'll see what that does. Ah, General Motors, I friggin' hate you today. They used to be such a good company, too. Made beautiful cars. Oh, that was easy. Guess we gotta get this wart out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty nice, huh? Just like a tick. Okay, we gotta cut this crap off of here. Do this. You like my sway bar bushing? It's a good abrasion protector. Figured I'd stick that there. Whoa. Turn the camera on, dummy. Almost forgot you. Don't mind me. I'm sure my lungs sound beautiful right now. I've been out working in the cold all morning. What else is new? Okay. Compression fitting. Let's see if we can get that ferrule out of there. First, we'll put this here so I don't lose it. Or forget it. That would be even better. Oh boy. Okay. You're really not supposed to reuse these, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You know what I mean? Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. This sucks. Kill it with fire, that's what I'm thinking. Hot enough to melt the plastic, but not hot enough to melt the brass. That's my line of thinking here. All this trouble just to move snow. What a pain in the neck. You guys down south, no west, southwest, you don't know what you're missing. California. Come to Mass. Oh, come on. What else is going to break today? I have nothing that friggin' works around here. Hey, stupid thing. Am I out of gas? Oh, it's just too cold out here. Too cold. Oh, so much for the helping hands. Come on. Get on off of there. Oops, she's on fire. Didn't want it that hot. Oh, man. I don't want to get it too hot and then nail the thing. Whoa. She's burning. Don't breathe that in. Okay. That was easy. Alrighty. We gotta be able to get this on here. It's not looking that way, is it? This thing's mangled. Should I run a drill bit through it? Might have to. Alright, so I got a deburring tool for brake lines. Got that from Eastwood. Internal and external. I'm going to use the external one. Plastic should be short work for it. Hoping maybe I can turn it down a little bit. Ooh, wow. It did a lot quicker than I expected. This ain't happening. This thing's got to be drilled way out here. Hogged her out with a 5/16, which is just a hair bigger than this line. 5/16 is 0.312 and change. My calipers measured 0.310. I'm gonna have to warm this thing up, I think. Everything's gotta be a battle. You little SOB. I'm gonna friggin' mire this thing up. What the hell are you gonna do, you know? There she goes. That's what she needed. How's this gonna work now? It's gonna have to do. Alright, I don't want any trouble out of you, buddy. Just get on there and do what you're supposed to do. Crap. That brake fluid go right on the lens? Nope, I guess it didn't. Is this thing getting cross-started? I can't see, you can't see, nobody can see. Come on, man. Get it together, yeah. Give it a little turn, see how it feels. Don't like it. Alrighty. Now this is a tricky part. Metal and plastic. Not supposed to be joined together. I'll tell you, putting this line in from the top of the engine, that was the most frustrating, aggravating job I think I've ever done in my life, besides do a timing belt on a PT Cruiser. That's They're pretty close to each other. Actually, PT Cruiser is pretty bad. I don't want to go too crazy with this thing. Okay, that's pretty snug. Okay, so this is a lovely slave cylinder. Can I see up in here? Oh, that's gonna land in my eyeballs. Oh, what is that stupid thing? Is that an Allen? Can't see a damn thing. Piss me off. Friggin' General Motors and your stupid designs. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What is that? It does look like an Allen. Yeah, it is. Okay, sweet. Crack that open. Pull this down. Dump some fluid in there and let gravity work its magic, hopefully. Because I don't have anybody here to help me, so it's going to have to work. Pump the clutch about 1,500 times. Get the air out of it. I've been there, done that before. Stupid. Nice mirror. And we'll get the bed full of weight. Oh, that floor's soaked. Some slush puppies in here. Oh boy, don't tell me the hood's not gonna work now. There she goes. Works like a charm every time. Yeah, and that is the master cylinder. For the clutch. Does it twist off or does it peel off? I don't know. It peels off. Huh, surprised there's fluid in there. Push this little guy back in. Putting clean brake fluid. I should be putting used brake fluid in this thing. Need a funnel to get to that stupid thing. Yeah, that's a little better. Figured I should be able to see what the hell I'm doing. Do. In you go. Extremely low volume. See if I can lightly touch the pedal. Try to get some bubbles to come out of there. Plow's seen better days. Oh, what happened here? Just got a little tweaked. Not exactly a Fisher plow here. It's a Western. Says right on it, not for commercial use. I wonder why.
Second saved message. We need to talk to you as soon as possible.
Oh no.
Again, this call is from Social Security Administration.
Uh-oh.
Number to reach department is 858-286-4145. I repeat, it's 858-286-4145. Thank you. From 858-286-4145. Received today at 3:10 p.m.
Guess I better call the Social Security Department. I love these scam calls. They're so funny. I had one that was speaking totally foreign language that I couldn't understand, Asian of some sort, and they sounded like they were yelling at me. But whatever. Come and get me. All right, this thing was dripping, so I had to snug this side down. I don't know how long it's been that way, but I got a socket on there right now. A 4mm Allen socket. I'm gonna have to get some more light in here. This is a terrible, I don't know how I'm gonna get my ratchet in there, but my nice slim snap-on ratchet that I've had for 20 years just took a crap on me. Sucks. I just broke it. There's a big chunk of metal hanging out inside there. I took it apart, tried to fix it, but no go there. I'm really missing my slim and trim snap-on ratchet right about now. This sucks. I can't even freaking get in here. Nothing is ever simple. Oh, that's nice. A nice gift there. Put that on the oil pan so it don't rust. Oh, come on. What a friggin' pain in the ass that was. So I got it dripping right now. Hopefully all the air went up. We shall see. I couldn't get my wrench in there, so I got an Allen. As you can see, and I can barely get my hands in. All I'm going to do is swear at it, so I'm just going to shut the camera off until I tighten this thing back down, and we'll lower it down, try pumping the pedal, see what we got. Maybe we can drive this thing out of here. We got nothing. Not a thing. Squirting fluid everywhere. Oh, right to the top. Thought it was empty there for a minute. A little bit. There's a pain in the ass bleeding this thing. I remember this from the last time. I'm friggin' freezing. It's getting to be the end of the day. My cold tolerance is dropping off quick, so I'm gonna get moving here. Alright, so up the ladder we go. I got the bleeder tight. I just got to remove my contraption here. Sucks not having an extra body to bleed. Pull that up. Let's see if I can see what the fluid's doing without killing myself here. Crap out of here. Ah, pain in the ass. Just want to plow snow. I don't remember how I did this last time. I remember I did it myself last time. I think I just pumped the crap out of it for forever. Let it sit overnight and it was good. Stupid vehicles. Okay, this thing full to the brim. Just starting to get pedal on it. This took forever. These trucks are a pain in the ass to bleed clutches on. It's the most piss poor design. One of the many piss poor designs that GM has thrown upon us over the years. Boy, someone should get a beating for this design. It's just starting to get a pedal, and what I did was I cracked I played around with pumping this thing a million times and I was getting nowhere. Starting to get pissed off. I went back underneath. I cracked the bleeder again, loosened that up. And now this time it was dripping a lot faster, so I just let it drip probably about half the master cylinder run through it, you know, tightened it back up, came back up here. And the way I'll show you what I was doing. Try to see with the light on. This is actually, see, back in the day, they put floor lighting in trucks. I can't even get a glove box light in my 2007. That's General Motors for you. But anyways, back to the task at hand here. So what I do, sidestep the pedal, get it down there, let it fly back up like that. My theory was maybe by letting it slam up super fast, it would suck all the air bubbles, you know, pull them up about as fast as possible. And I did that 3 or 4 times and I started to get pedal. So that might be the trick. I've played around with these. This is the 3rd time I've had to do this. And it's really hard to get all the air, 100% of the air out of there. The transmission will grind for quite a while. The best thing to do is park up on a hill, you know, with the left front at an angle, you know, as steep as you can find, and start playing around with the pedal, you know. Stupid. It really is. So I could probably drive this now. It doesn't feel as good as it did prior to this. I'm sure there's still quite a bit of air in here. Sometimes just letting it sit overnight will work too. The air bubbles will just rise to the top naturally. So let's see what the master looks like. Let's see if we got any fizz. There's just too much crap in this place. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you can see, I can see it from here. See all them bubbles. It's pretty fizzy, but they are coming to the top. You can see them breaking at the surface right now. Tiny, tiny bubbles. You might not even be able to see them on the camera here. I had to put my Sunday's best on. Try to warm up a little bit. I'll take this thing for a rip. Feels pretty good now. Ooh. Maybe she's not releasing yet. Boy, does this thing shake. She'll shake her. No, she ain't quite there yet. Feels like it, but it's just not there yet. You can clearly see it's moving. So, and I was just pushing it with my fingers. I couldn't really get it all the way to the floor, so. But anyways, keep on playing around with this toilet. Alrighty. It's either gonna freaking take off running on me, put it in reverse, or she's gonna break free, let me drive. This clutch is perfect. I got all the air out of it. I was afraid by slipping my foot off and maybe the push rod popped out of there, but I don't think that's possible. It's been a while since I've been in there. Moment of truth. Door is open. Oh, she's working. Sweet. We're off and running, baby. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, play around with two-wheel drive. Oh, she's a little hard to shift. Oh, we're stuck. That didn't take long. Where are we? Holy crap. Okay, there we go. Whoa, watch out. That is the runner. Whoa, we got traffic. All right, just went out and got her stuck again. So I zip tied that line. I was gonna make like a heat shield, but yeah, too much. So I just put a zip tie on it, pulled it down. I slid that sway bar bushing over the brass compression fitting. Oh boy, wheezy. So that's that. It works. So we're gonna finish cleaning up the yard here. Pedal's actually better than it was before. Watch out. It's a little grindy. It's probably still got a little air in there. But anyways. Four-wheel drive patch. She's working. That's all I care about. We'll see you on the next one.